Hey everybody, Davey here from Davey's World Fishing. We're down here at Dana Point Harbor. We're just about to jump aboard Fury Sportfishing. We're gonna head out for 2 days looking for some tuna, yellowtail, and mahi-mahi. Stay tuned. Good morning everybody, we're out here on the Fury Sportfishing. We left out at Dana Point and we're headed out towards the Cortez Bank. It's been a pretty good yellowtail bite out here. We're gonna look for some kelp patties along the way. We're about 80 miles out right now, so we got about another 20-25 to go. But it's a gorgeous morning. Let's see what we can find out here. Time to get rigged up. Alright guys, so we're heading out to the Cortez Bank here. We're going to fish that deep water. There's been some yellowtail on the yo-yo jig, and I'm going to talk a little bit about that yo-yo setup that I've got going here today. Right now I've got the PCH 7-foot heavy along with a Tesoro 10 size star drag reel, and I've got a Tady 4-aught. This one happens to be that kind of foresty into mint with the silver with a little bit of flash. I think it's a fairly new color for these guys. But it's in a heavy jig, so it's for that yo-yo, drop it all the way down. The rod I've got here has got lots of backbone. As I mentioned, that's that 7-foot heavy. And that Tesoro 10, that's actually a 6-to-1 gear ratio, or 6.2 to 1. So you're gonna get almost 4 feet of line per crank of the handle. So on that yo-yo, what you wanna do out here, depending on where he's metering those fish, is drop that jig all the way down to the bottom and then start cranking as fast as you can for about a good 10 to 12 cranks. You figure with 10 cranks, pulling it up at almost 4 feet per crank, you're moving that jig right there 40 feet of water as you're covering. So get about that 10, drop it all the way back down to the bottom and do it over again. Of course, if he says that the fish are a little bit higher up in the water column, then you're gonna have to kind of adjust from there. But a good measurement, drop it all the way down to the bottom, give it a good 10, 12, even 15 cranks, depending on where those fish are suspended down there. Just drop it back down and just do it over and over. Usually you're gonna get bit pretty quick if they're active. If not, you'll have to make some adjustments. See what happens. All right guys, another little setup I got going on today. I've got the surface iron. This happens to be a Kaibo. That's the 6X size. They're fairly light, but it's a great little surface iron. With that yellowtail around, that mint is always a great color. You can see the size there. I'm fishing that on the PCH Inshore 8-foot extra heavy rod, matched up with a Komodo SS. That happens to be the 450. This reel has seen some battles, as you can tell there. I've got that on 65-pound braid, and I've got a 30-pound top shot. As for a surface iron, I love this particular setup. It works out great for me. A lot of people like to make fun of it because it's not a regular round star drag, but this thing casts a mile with that engaged level line and 30 pounds of drag. You can really stop those fish. Great little setup. You can wing this thing pretty darn far. Let's see if those yellowtail are going to cooperate today. See what happens. All right, guys, we're out here at the Cortez. Throwing the surface iron. You got that mint green going. A couple fish up boiling around the top here. Got a nice guy that's just peeling off some drag here. A couple better models coming through. Working that Komodo 450, 65-pound braid. Got a 30-pound leader. Throwing that mint green. It's been pretty solid.
Good one, man. Thank you. I think you've got your stuff, dude. What? Yeah, you're just stuck on the bottom now.
Go on the other side.
Yeah, you got your wrap in the rod.
I'm gonna come on down this way, big.
Oh, sure.
There we go.
Call edit. There's color.
Color.
We got color over here.
Hey, Mike, can you call me a gaff, please?
Yeah,
Oh yeah, David.
Look at that. Good times out there on the Fury.
Okay, now.